How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a brand new episode of Crasher Talks Live, as well as a new episode of Hour of Power Therapy / Chill. And it's been a hot minute since we have done a stream of this sort here on the channel. Not as bad as the previous gap where it was like, Lord knows how long in between the streams and all that stuff, right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I felt it was very much long overdue for us to have another stream of this sort. And given, let's say, recent things going on, I feel like that this right here would be a good time for all of us to kind of gather as a community and kind of vent some stuff out, because I'm sure, you know, in between the last stream and this stream, you guys have some stuff that you would like to say / talk about here in this episode of Crasher Talks Live. So with that being said, let's see who we have here in the chat. We have ourselves Fallen Hero, we have Brandon Davis, we have Romkin, we have Lauren, aka my cute little score bunny girlfriend. We have ourselves, let's see, Kevin Arterberry Plays. So, are you a gameplay channel out there, Kevin? We also have ourselves Not Your Average KP, we have Anaf Kazi, Crasher, I say and hi. Well, hey to you back, buddy. Hey to you back. How are you guys all doing, though? How are you guys all doing? Joseph, the anime fan, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Hope you guys are all doing well. I got back from the gym a little while ago, so I am a little bit tired, so I do apologize if, you know, I look a little bit tired or, you know, my appearance is a little bit off. That's because I went to the gym earlier today. And recently, I've been doing some like, really different things when it comes to my gym routine and all that stuff. Normally, I would be all about the weightlifting and stuff like that, right? But as of late, I've been focusing more on getting my lower back better. Like, I'm 30 right now, and I'm having back pains that make me feel physically double that age, right? With that being said, though, you know, I've been getting help from one of my friends who works there. Her name's Darlene, who's kind of a specialist when it comes to yoga and stretching, so she's been showing me some things, and my back's been holding up absolutely fantastic. Like, just the other day, Sunday, I was out and about all day walking around, and the only thing that hurts is the sunburn that I have on my arms and on my head. My back is absolutely fine. So, stretching efficiently really does work. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, it seems like I don't have to actually spend money on, you know, physiotherapy or anything like that. Although, you know, a massage would be nice, you know, see if there's any unknown knots in my body that needs to get worked out and stuff like that, right? But what's up there, Dark? How you doing, buddy? How are you, man? Crasher takes L. Crasher takes L? What L are you talking about, my friend? Let's see here. I'm watching Zero Lenny doing a video of Bloodborne, but using IGN's guide, and it's a hilarious video. Alright, I have to check that out. Kevin says it's called Reaction and played in style, because I made sure the reaction is perfect. Alright, okay. I'm glad we got the stream I low-key needed today. Well, that's good, man, that's good. If you guys need to vent, you know, let loose, you know what I'm saying? Crash takes L and everything. Oh, pfft. Come on, you. I mean, I'm not perfect. I like to think I take a W every once in a while and all that stuff. My lower back being sore, though, when I'm not even an old man, that is definitely an L, in my opinion. Crasher, there is a question everyone must know the answer to. Boxers or briefs? So that all depends on your comfort level. I personally, I'm a briefs fan, but, you know, that's just me. Brandon says, the last couple of weeks were bad. My mom's cousin passed away. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. My deepest condolences and best wishes to you and your family for that. I'm really sorry about that. Hi, big brother. It's me, Kira, and she's tuning in on the stream as well. She's downstairs on her iPad, I'm willing to bet, you know, watching my stream right now. She's a huge fan of my videos, and that means a lot. That means a lot. Psych Crasher be taking wins. Well, I was gonna say, it's like, I'm sure I take wins every once in a while, right? What's up, Marble Sky? How you doing, buddy? I'm alright, my foot is fully healed up from a minor mishap I had while doing maintenance on a pocket knife. Well, that's good to hear, Dark. That's really, really good to hear. Adam Dexter, what's good? I'm Adam Dexter, and I'm a bit confused on what the stream is about. Okay, so this stream right here is mostly having to do with just us hanging out as a community and chilling, talking about things like just, you know, venting and stuff like that. Like if you have anything that you need to vent and, you know, have me, you know, kind of talk a little bit more about in the stream, then that's kind of one of the reasons. Like, we're basically here as meant to kind of be together as a community for a therapy session, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any grievances, any things you want to vent and all that stuff, then feel free to come at me. All I just ask is that, you know, you keep it respectful, you know, with each other. This right here is a stream that's meant for all of you guys. Of course, all my content across both my channels is meant for all of you guys in some shape or another. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Seth Beecher, what's good, buddy? Good evening, Crash. How you doing tonight? I'm doing good, buddy. Doing good. A little tired from the gym, but doing good. And F says, Crasher, I said don't ask me questions, so that's my line. Okay. Remember, never place content creators on a pedestal. They are human too. Yes! Here's the thing, okay? Is that this right here is a very, 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 very important thing to remember, especially in light of recent events. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I don't want to talk about these events in too much detail because, number one, I still feel that the incident that took place, that inflicted a very deep wound in the community, is still very, very fresh, and I'm sure there's still a lot of people that are, like, really still kind of, like, hurt from it, like, very, very badly, and they probably don't want to be reminded or you know, have this talked about. And also, another big aspect of it is that, you know, if I don't have the permission of the victims of that incident to, you know, talk about their stories, I'm not going to do that. If I do have permission, that's one thing. Considering I'm not, you know, going to reach out and ask them for their permission, because I'm sure that they are dealing with their own shit right now, I'm not going to, you know, put hands on it, right? There may be a time where I actually do make a dedicated video, but a lot of time has to pass. A lot of time and space has to be used to heal the community because of what happened. And, you know, that's kind of one of the things that put me in a bit of a haze over the last few days. So if you guys are kind of wondering if I haven't been myself or if I'm a bit off and stuff like that, then that's why. That's why. And hope you guys understand that and stuff like that, and, you know, stuff like that, right? But let's see here. Yo, what's up there, Jason, aka Cosmog, aka MS Bloodhound? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Joseph says, Crasher, who is your least favorite Pokemon? I would have to say, design-wise, Trubbish. Competitive-wise, Sunkern. That's like one of my least favorites in both aspects. Okay, I see this is thumbs up. Alright, I appreciate that, Adam. Thank you. Crasher, what are you excited for? Me, Dawn? I'm excited for Dawn's return in Pokemon Journeys, man. That's going to be absolutely amazing. Rom says, Jason, I made you a role on Discord, so hop in onto it and see. Yeah, I noticed that there's been some slight alterations in our Discord channel, which, by the way, if you guys aren't aware, I do have a Discord server, so it's linked as well as my Twitter and all my other stuff. It's linked in the description down below of the stream as well as all my other content. So if you want to join up on Discord, you want to hit me up on Twitter, you want to sub to my main channel, then the links are there if you want to do that, right? Let's see here. A couple stitches, and my doctor told me I was lucky the knife missed a tendon of my big toe. Jesus Christ, man. You know, that actually kind of reminds me, back when I was in junior high, I had a dear friend of mine, Joey, freaking tall like an oak tree, though, I'll tell you what. He was mowing the lawn, and he went to mow down like a bit of a slant on his property, and the grass was slightly wet, and he slipped, and his bare toe went into the lawnmower and chopped the big toe off. So that affected his balance, and it was quite a gruesome injury as well. So when I see your story about like the knife missing the tendon of your big toe, that kind of reminds me of something that took place with to one of my friends. We ended up playing, I think it was a Crash Bandicoot at his house when I went to visit him. It was good times. It was good times, man. Good times. So let's see here. Depends on how it's made, but this one is for display. When you're online, you appear above other members. Okay, talking about Discord there. Hey, what's up, Scary Dave? Hey there, good day. It's my first time on this live, and what's this about? Okay, so basically, it's, well, what Rom said, it's basically about chilling with the community, stuff like that, right? If you got anything that you'd like for me to talk about further, provided, it's not too controversial, political, or with what happened with the Anipole community recently in, extreme details, we can pretty much talk about anything, but, this right here is more or less meant to be a stream, where it's meant for all of you guys. It's meant for us to, get together, chill, hang out, kind of like a therapy sesh, and, I know that there's some of you guys that really, really, wanted a stream like this to take place, especially due to what happened with recent events. But yeah, let's see what else you got going on here. Yesterday was a pain because I didn't get a lot of sleep for work, but I managed to do a 9-hour shift on 5 hours of sleep. God damn, Seth, that's crazy. I remember there was actually quite a handful of times with my security job. I had done many shifts on like lackluster sleep. I'm talking 4 hours sleep, 2 hours sleep. Hell, like, I didn't even get any sleep at all. I think there was a couple of times I couldn't get to sleep. And before I knew what the hell was going on, my alarm was off, and it was time for me to get ready for work. And I'm like, fuck me, man. That's shitty. But yeah, Pokemon franchise should end. I saw that bait on Twitter. You're trying to bait a reaction out of me, boy. Oh, man. Crasher's Discord. Oh yes, Rom had linked the Discord in the chat, so if you guys are interested in joining up, then the link's right there. That reminds me, when I impaled both my big toes, I won't describe it as this is a non-gore chat after all. Oh my god. Speaking of being impaled, or close to it, I almost got impaled back when I was in cop college. Long story short, we were doing we were kind of volunteering ourselves as security for like this event that took place just up the road from where I live, on track and field and stuff like that. Now I got called to go somewhere, so I was running in a wooded area, and it was nighttime. It was kind of hard for me to see. I was running, and I ended up tripping over a log, and this fallen log had like this big fucking this big branch that had a sharp end to it. It stuck right in my stomach, and I was propped up like a TP. I'm like, that could have ended very, very badly. I could have became a casualty right there, but whew, man, just thinking about that kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies a bit. Crasher, did I ever tell you about the time where my grandpa sawed off his own thumb? Oh, gee. No, I don't think you did. Or if you did, this old man can't remember. But, jeez, that sounds painful. Crasher got stories for days. Well, I got a few stories here and there. Hey, Crasher, did you realize something? We got a clip button now. I can clip Crasher crazy moments. Yeah. My channels, I think, now have the ability for my stuff to be clipped. Just make sure you clip responsibly, though. Don't take any of what I'm doing out of context. Or if you do, at least give me a shout-out. Like, maybe if you do, like, a memes type of channel, like, out-of-context Crasher or something like that. Just let me know if you do it. So maybe I can do kind of like a reaction to, like, what you guys did with those clips. I'm planning to become either a cop or, if this is possible, a gunsmith. A gunsmith sounds pretty badass there, Scary Dave. Jason says, man, good thing that didn't come to pass. Yeah, whew. We probably wouldn't have met, or if I did survive, yeah, it would have been a very gruesome scar to have on my body. Crasher, I've said this before and I'll say it again, you're not old. Well, mentally, I don't think I'm ever gonna get, like, old, but Physically, though, until recently, I felt like I was like double, I felt like I was in my 60s. Now it's because of my back, but now my back is feeling a lot better, but I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood here. I don't want to jinx it, and I'm hoping to get back eventually into weightlifting, but it's not going to be where I'm going to be doing like crazy amounts of lifts and stuff like that, like with weights and stuff like that. I'm focusing strictly on form and on repetitions. I'm going to do what my old man was doing, and I'm going to be focusing on doing lots of reps with very, very little rest and light weights. Because that in itself is kind of like doing cardio, just in a different form. But yeah, basically my grandpa was working on something with the table saw, chopped off his own thumb. My grandpa went inside. My grandma had poured water on it, which caused him to hit the floor. And he jokes about how his wife got taller when he woke up. What the hell? That sounds pretty weird. Oh my god. Definitely gave me a good laugh, though. You're still a young pup compared to me. Well, that might be there, Dark, but I'm one of the oldest in the Anapo community. That's some scary fucking shit to think about, right? I think TAS official, unless I'm completely wrong about this, but I think TAS official is just slightly older than me, and I think he's the oldest Anapoke member. But I'm not too far behind, right? I'm not too far behind. But yeah. Lauren says I'm the old one. No, you're a cute little baby bunny there, Lauren. You're my cute little baby bunny. Fortunately, though, he has his thumb still cause doctors sewed it back on. Well, that's good. That's good. Life would kind of suck if you missed a thumb. Crasher, I think, has been doing Pokemon content since 2012. Yeah, actually, I started out, okay, so my interest in YouTube dawns all the way back in 2007. Now, back then, I was just doing video surfing. I was just like, watching content, watching a lot of rage videos, a lot of backyard wrestling and stuff like that. But my interest in content creation didn't really come into fruition until like late 2011, but I didn't exactly have the means or the knowledge to be able to do it. But then in 2012, I decided to dip toes in it. My first ever channel was Core Chase, so I just did, some weightlifting videos and stuff like that. I had friends record it with their cell phones and stuff like that. Really shitty quality back then, but then again, phones, like, and technology and shit wasn't exactly up to snuff compared to this day and age, nearly 10 years later. But my first real attempt at making a channel where I myself created content was the MetaChaser 13X. And if you guys watched that channel and you listen to how I spoke back then compared to how I speak now, you would most likely think I was two different individuals had I not told you. Because back then I was really not confident in my speaking abilities. I spoke a lot slower. I kind of sounded a lot more timid and a lot more, I guess you could say, submissive. But then when I moved on to Crasher Chase, I did a little bit better there. Then I lost interest and stuff like that. So, like, I didn't really gain a significant interest / like, putting effort into anything until my first real attempt at being a daily uploader was with Mega Masher back in 2015. Oh man, those days were something else, man. I used to record my shit in the laundry room, and I kind of miss those days. I miss the days where I was recording my stuff in the laundry room because there was a lot more I could do down there. Whenever I did, like, falling over, falling out of my chair, or, like, wrestling moves, it would ricochet the whole house. Like, in comparison, say, if I did it up here, the top level, if I was to pile drive my chair, it would reverberate down to the living room. You know, my mama would be very pissed. She would be like, Crasher, what are you doing? You know, calm down, things like that. But yeah, when I was, I used to be Mega Masher. Then I transitioned into Mega Crasher. Spent about 4 years on that channel, and then I did a restart. Became Crasher Plays and Reacts / Crasher Talks and More. Actually, let me back that up a little bit here. Back in 2018, when I was still Mega Crasher, I created 2 spin-off channels, which would be Mega Crasher Go and Mega Crasher Pro. The Go channel was for Pokemon Go content, and the other one was for competitive Pokemon content. We had the right idea in splitting up the channels, but the execution was horrible. Like, we split it up the very, very wrong way. So we merged the channels back in early 2019. And then May 2019 was when I retired Mega Crasher. Was really, really heartbroken about it, but looking back, it was the best move I could have ever made when it comes to my YouTube career. And the thing is, as well, is that a lot of, if not most of the credit goes to Jason for, you know, guiding me in that direction. Like, he sacrificed, he sacrificed a lot for my ability to have a successful restart and have the ability to regain my composure, regain my passion, and really truly look at things from a proper perspective. Because I think one of the biggest mistakes that caused the downfall on my channel was I was worrying too much about numbers. Now, it wasn't in the manner of, like, you know, I prioritize numbers over content, I prioritize numbers over, you know, caring about you guys. But the thing is that I took the stats way too personally, and I let that affect me. So if a video didn't do good, and, you know, the numbers were bad, I took that really to heart, because I thought I'd worked hard on it. But here's the thing, though, right, is that there were elements that was beyond my control. But then again, it's like, I could have handled it and went about it a lot better, and that's kind of like what was one of the biggest catalyst to my depression leave in 2018. Like, when I got so depressed that I needed to leave YouTube for a fair bit. You know, looking back, it's like 2018 me versus 2021 me. We're 2 completely different people. Now I don't care. I don't care about numbers. Well, I shouldn't say I don't care outright about numbers. I still, you know, gauge numbers, like, in the regards of, like, okay, what works for you guys? What doesn't work so much for you guys? But I don't take it as something personal. I don't take it as the way, I don't take it in the way that I used to. I look at it, I'm like, you know what? If a video does well, cool. If a video doesn't do well, also cool. You know, with the knowledge and the way that I do things now, we're doing fine. We're absolutely fine. And I'm in absolutely no rush to get where I want to go. I know where I want to go. And I know I'm going to get there eventually if I keep my nose to the grindstone. You know, I'm not a sports car. I don't need to freaking race to the goal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to race and miss a bunch of things. I'd rather be a slow-moving tank with treads that are durable, and while I might be a last-place contender, I go along the way. And I make sure that I nail down every little detail, and I make sure that, you know, if there's, you know, little bits of advice here and there, I pick it up, you know, eat it up, yum yum, and I convert it into ways to make my content better for you guys. But I kind of got off on a bit of a tangent here. So when I made my restart and became Crasher Plays and Reacts and Crasher Talks and More, I knew that it was the big guns. It was where I needed to make sure that I did everything right. Even if there was one small little thing off, Jason would tell me, and he would be right apologetic about it. I'm like, dude, it's like, don't be apologetic. I told you to be very nitpicky and be very fussy with my content, because I know you want to see the best out of me. And all of you guys want to see the best out of me too. And I want to see the best out of all of us. So, point blank, bottom line, because of Jason's sacrifice, because of his guidance, because of all the shit he's done for me, for my for, my YouTube career, a lot of it has to do with him. And I would not be here as a man and a YouTuber without him. So Jason, aka MMS Bloodhound, is a really, really special individual to me. He's my little guy, okay? He's my baby, okay? He's my baby brother that I would give my life and limb for. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's done so much for me. He says I saved his life. He saved my life with what he done for me. So, I always said this, everybody needs a Cosmog in their life, because you have a lifesaver. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But I got off way on a tangent here. I gotta catch up with you guys on the chat here. I apologize, guys. Guys, it's just a matter of time till Crash becomes old and all his grandkids call him an old hag. I respect your elders, damn it, back in my day, we did things differently. Oh, man. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Sora? How you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Did I miss anything? Well, not really anything substantial. We were just sitting here chilling, man. I'm glad that you showed up. And MW Sylveon too? I didn't, wow. And MW's verified too. We have ourselves a verified user in the chat, boys and girls. Wow, I feel kind of honored and stuff like that, right? I really appreciate you there, MW Sylveon, as well as everyone here, for taking time out of your day to show up here and, being a part of the chat. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. The Red Baron, what's good, buddy? So it's like you don't want to rush. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. No rushing. Absolutely no rushing, okay? If I have to backtrack, surprisingly, I don't have to backtrack very far in the proverbial race to collect something that I need in order to make myself, my content, and all of us as a community and channel a lot better. Because if you're zoom, you're gonna miss shit, okay? But if you take it slow, you take it you take it slow and you take it cool, you know what I'm saying? Be cool and calm like Ash's Sceptile, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of something else that I've sort of adopted. I sort of adopted kind of like an inner Sceptile within me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you remember the battle with Tobias? It's a battle that lives on in infamy, but do you guys remember the part where Sceptile was put to sleep, but because he kept his composure and kept himself cool, he was actually able to reawaken and take out Darkrai with back-to-back Leaf Blades. So I kind of took that approach. It's like, okay, let's just relax. Just take it slow, take it easy, figure out what we need to do, and go from there. All you can do is keep it cool and do your best. And if that's not enough, well, you dig down deeper and you do even more. You do your best till you can't get up, and then you get up and you go some more, right? And also, I kind of, when it comes to mentality, I kind of adopted the whole thing involving, like, okay, so for those of you guys that are fans of My Hero Academia, you might remember the character Kirishima, his quirk is hardening and stuff like that. During one of the most badass scenes ever, when there was Rappa and that other crow guy taking on Fat Gum and Kirishima, at first was like crumbling. He was, depressed and doubting himself. But then when he said fuck it, basically, when it came to the whole thing about, self-doubt, where he threw all that away and said that if my body cracks, it'll just harden even more. I pretty much have that mentality where it's like, if something cracks me, I'm going to shut up, be a man, and I'm going to harden again. And I'm going to keep on fortifying myself till I become a fortress, so to speak, right? And that's sort of the mindset that I have nowadays, where it's like, I don't let the small things worry me. I don't let the big things worry me either. Like, the only things that I will genuinely worry about, and I think this would go for anybody, would be the health and safety of those that you care about, your friends, your family, all that stuff. But I wanted to, kind of wanted to share that with you guys, that, like, my take nowadays, because if there's one thing that 2020 taught me, is that life is fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? And there's nobody that's going to slow down for you. You got to pick yourself up and you got to fucking go, right? But the thing is with this community here is that we're all there for each other, you know? So if one of us is down, we collect them and we carry them to the finish line where we become better than ever, so to speak. Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying here? His quirk depends on his mental fortitude. Exactly. So if you have strong mental health, then you'll be damn near impenetrable type of thing. But yeah. Let's go up the chat here a little bit here, because I know that some of you guys had stuff that I wanted to respond to. Let's see. I bet when Crasher was little, Crasher was he was probably the baddest kid, always getting in trouble though. Imagine, no man, that's kind of the opposite. I was a kid that, well, you know, let's just say that my autism was a lot more apparent back then, because rather than me being able to verbally communicate, the best way I could communicate was through actions and, like, acting out and stuff like that, right? The issue with Crasher was that some of the content didn't do well. Like, his subscribers showed on Sundays, but then again, YouTube kept changing how the algorithms kept affecting his channel. Well, yeah, the algorithms are a big part that can make and break a YouTube channel, but, you know, for me, it's like, I also want to look at myself, too, because I want to do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be where I fail you guys. It's more or less if I do my best and YouTube ends up failing us. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as I'm concerned, I do the absolute best that I can, but I know I can do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I just got off TikTok Live. Oh, nice. I didn't know you were on TikTok there, Sora. I couldn't get used to not seeing daily videos from you. Yeah. 2018 was a very, very tough year for us both. I'm not going to get into your end of things because it's not my story to tell. But we both were in the fucking gutters big time in 2018, man. Big time. So you, Crasher, back then was shy? Yes, I was there, Scary Dave. Absolutely. So, MW Sylveon. I'm just going to call you Sylveon. I'm one of Zera friends. Oh, nice. So you're one of Zera Voltage's friends as well. Nice, nice. Hey, what's up, Among Us? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? DW Nation, how you doing as well? I don't have a Cosmog in my life. Then again, I'm more of a support role. Yet, Rom, I refer to you as my chibi Minecraft skeleton. But you've helped me out tremendously as well, man. Like, you've helped me out big time. And you've also been one of the most, I think, longest tenured members in the community. I think it was 2015 that you were subbed to Mega Masher, and that was actually from my video I did, you know, exposing Velicify for being a douchebag to my friend, and me defending him, and me being blocked as a result, and you said I earned your respect from that video, and that's how it all came to be, baby. That's how it all came to be. Well, I don't have a Cosmog in my life either, but I do own an Incineroar. Well, you could say Incineroar owns you, okay? I am the owner. But all jokes aside, man, I'm blessed, man. I'm absolutely blessed that, like, with all that I have in my life, man, like, a fantastic fucking community, great channels, great family, great support system, you know, absolutely amazing brother that I, you know, love the world and back, absolutely amazing girlfriend that I love near and dearly, you know, I feel blessed, and, you know, I don't want it to seem like it's a brag or anything like that, and that's kind of why I also want to say this as well. I know I kind of opened up a little bit about it earlier without going too much into extreme detail, but you guys have given me a lot of light. Not just the Antipoke community, but you guys as well has given me a lot of light in my body. So, because of the damage that took place, I want to share my light with everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, like, the community had a very, very deep wound inflicted, and it's going to take a lot of time and space to heal. But I want to do the best I can. I may not be a kingpin of Antipoke like Raph or Zach, but, you know, I'd like to think that, you know, I have a pretty strong voice, and I'll do the very best I can through voice and actions to make sure that we're better than ever. Not just our own personal community, but the anti-poke community as well, because we share people with that community. So you guys must have been hurt as well when it came to the whole thing with with what happened, and it's something that I didn't realize until recently. Like, the other day I had a talk with Jason about this, and I knew I was in a very big haze, and I was really gutted about what happened, but I was more gutted for Zach and Raph and all those around him that were affected by this, even more so, that were, like, very close. But I think one of the biggest reasons why I was in a haze, and I didn't realize it, was because of the hurt that was inflicted on the community that our community here, our personal community, was a part of. And that's something now that I take real fucking personal. You know, if anyone hurts you guys, I'm there. You know, I'll be up in your face until you get sick of me, and I'm going to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? Until you cave in, until I prove my point, so to speak. Because you guys have done so much for me, and we've done so much for each other. So if any harm was to happen to this community here, I would be there, ready, willing, and able to fight for you guys and fight with you. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to know that, right? But let's see here. Ismunga says, did you watch the KSI show? I did not. I heard about the KSI show, sorry, but I didn't get to watch it yet. Let's see here. I did, Sora says, I did have a lot of trolls, but I got people to help me and mute all them trolls. You're talking about, TikTok, right? You were being trolled on TikTok? That's not very nice. I hope they didn't say anything, like, too harsh to you and stuff like that, because I know you're someone that has, you know, your own struggles to deal with and stuff like that. Again, not my story to tell, but, you know, you do the best you can. We all do the best we can to live the best that we can every single day, right? But, yeah, I just want you guys to know that anytime that you guys need a place to vent, you know, this community's got your back. Hop in on Discord, vent to us whenever we do these type of streams, which I do plan on doing another one very, very soon, because I know Lorenzo is pretty upset about missing out on this one because he has to work. So I want to do another stream fairly soon, and hopefully more, people will have more free time to make it out so that they can vent and stuff like that, right? Let's see here. Crasher awakened his inner Moroku, keeping his composure and all. Yeah, Moroku from Inuyasha. I love the Inuyasha anime, and I also watched the spin-off series. Was it Yashahime? Which involved Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter, Moroha, and Sashomaru and Rin's daughters, twin daughters, Setsuna and Toa. That was it was actually a really nice spin-off series. I hope that they come out with more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I absolutely love that type of anime in general. Like, the action, the storytelling, really freaking good. Crasher learned in 2020 that life is hard. Well, like, don't get it twisted. Like, life has always been hard, but, like, 2020, like, really freaking spelt it out for a lot of people with COVID, with a lot of shit going on in countries and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I adopted to having more of Kirishima's type of mentality when it comes to his quirk. Like, his quirk gets better and better the stronger his mentality has. So I pretty much was like, you know what? If I crack, I'm going to harden again, and I'm going to keep on fortifying myself until I become a fortress. Not just for myself, but for all of you guys, too. I wish life wasn't so fast. I agree, Scary Dave. And you notice that the older that you get, the faster the days go by. So you really gotta cherish the shit, man. You really gotta cherish the moments that you're in. And this is also... this also kind of goes back to some parental advice I got back when I was a kid. Back when I wished I was an adult, back when I was a kid. They said to me, do not wish your life away. And... they are fucking right. I'll tell you what. Do not wish your life away. If you wish your life away, you're going to come to regret it later on. Because while you're in school, yeah, you got to worry about homework, got to worry about exams and good marks and shit like that. You don't have to worry about bills and rent and, you know, doing a full-time job and stuff like that. That's what the adults have to do, right? So, yeah, I definitely also agree with you, Baron. Life is a total bitch. I definitely agree, man. Holy crap, I just realized I have the same haircut as Crasher, LMAO. So you guys buzzed a buzzed head as well. Nice. Jeffrey, what's good, buddy? What's good? What is your favorite songs made by KSI? Fuck. Well, I wouldn't even really, I don't know if you would qualify these as, like, you know, official album type songs, but I enjoyed KSI's diss tracks. Like, back in the 2017 days, man, when diss tracks were the meta, him and Road to Shaw had a funny as hell comedic beef with one another. Like, Road to Shaw's diss track on KSI was like the fucking OG. It was the OG, man. It was so hilarious. And KSI's reaction was absolutely priceless. It was so freaking priceless, man. It was great. What's up, the Rescue Squad? How you doing, buddy? And Master Quest, what's good, man? What is good? Shadow Mist 2K001 Poke Tips exist if you agree? Not sure what you mean by that. But, you know, hello nonetheless. Jay Costa, what's good, buddy? What is good? Let's see here. Let's see. Lauren says, aw, yes, because here's the thing. I love my, my girlfriend very much. I love my brother very much. I love my family very much. And I love the community very much because we've been through some shit with each other over the years. Across, you know, Mega Crasher and, you know, the channels and stuff like that. We've been through a lot of shit. And yet here we are still standing strong, getting stronger and better every day, standing the test of time, doing the best we can, you know what I mean? Let's see here. Let's see what else. Crasher is like Luffy from One Piece, and Jason is much like Rorona Zoro, while I'm like the Tony Chopper. I don't exactly get the reference. I know about One Piece, but I've never really watched, like, any of the episodes and stuff like that. Jason says, Crasher treats me like I'm Jockin from Inuyasha. Yes, so Jason and I also kind of have a Sashomaru and Jockin sort of dynamic where it's like Jockin's constantly being teased and tormented by Sashomaru. And Sashomaru, despite his really cold exterior, he really truly does care about those around him, Jockin and Rin. But yeah, it's really funny because, like, oh man, I love you, buddy. I love you. Yeah, I felt really bad for Zach and Raph. Yeah, those guys, aside from, you know, the victims and those close to you know who, Raph and Zach were a part of the Anti-Poke Bros, and because of that fucking weasel, Anti-Poke Bros is no more. And it breaks my heart, because they were regarded as, like, the trifecta, the three pillars of the Anti-Poke community, and because one pillar decided to crumble and be a rat bastard, that kind of ruined things. But the thing is that, like I said earlier, you know, we need all the time and space for the community to heal, and it will heal, alright? Believe it. It will heal. And I will do my best to make sure I see it happen. I'll put my all into it, man. I don't fucking care. I'll do it. The Anti-Poke community has done a lot for me. This community's done a lot for me. Like, we're a part of the Anti-Poke community as well. So you bet your ass that I will do the best I can to make sure that we get steered in the right and restorative direction where we can be better than ever. That's my declaration, that's my promise, to make sure I do the best I can to make sure that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Believe it. Zach and Raph was hit a lot harder than anyone else aside from the victims. Yes. Aside from the victims, obviously, fuck, man. I feel so bad for the victims, man. It really broke up a lot of me on the inside. Seeing what they were saying in their twit longers, And the receipts that they showed was really fucked up, man. Now I would not wish that on anybody. You know what I'm saying? The Pokemon community is derived from a franchise that's targeted towards kids, okay? That should be first and foremost. This is a franchise that was targeted for kids, right? So if you're an adult, or better, if you're anybody with a social media presence, but especially that goes double if you're an adult, you have the responsibility to be very responsible of what you say, how you talk to people, because you don't know your fans' identities and ages, behind their, avatars and stuff like that. You don't know if they're kids, prepubescent kids, teenagers, things like that. You gotta be careful with that shit, man. You gotta be really careful. And if you do know the ages, then that right there should be common sense. It should be common sense, my dudes. Right? Like, you should have that respect. And I know I've got a lot of kid fans here. Hell, I'm looked at as a father figure by some of you guys. So I take this shit very serious, man. I take it very serious. And something else that would royally piss me off, to the point where I would do a video ripping this apart, would be if there were any hit pieces, accusing the community of being filled with the P word and stuff like that. I'm not going to say the full fucking word, because it makes me cringe. But you guys know what I'm referring to. And there's already entities out there, outlets that have a hate boner when it comes to the Pokemon community. Here's looking at you, Polygon. Fucking hit piece and all that shit. Take it shoved up your ass. But if there were any hit pieces that came out about the community and misrepresented and slandered the community, you know what? I would uncork and I would rip that apart, because just because you have a few incidents that goes by a case-by-case basis, that doesn't automatically mean that the whole community, the whole hundreds of thousands of fans in that fandom, is the exact same as those offenders. That'd be literally looking at any other community, at any aspect in life. Sports communities, bodybuilding communities, manga communities, artist communities. Just because you have a few offenders in those communities doesn't mean that the whole community is full of that shit. It's not. But it's the negative press that will speak the loudest. That's just pure fact. Anything that has to do with drama is going to get a lot of attention. That's just fact. It sucks, and there's a lot of people that want nothing to do with it, but it's just like a car crash. You don't like it, but you can't look away from it. You know what I'm saying? You can't look away from it, and it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. But like I said, I'm going to do the absolute damnedest I can to make sure that things get fixed up again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the best I can to make sure that all of us as a community, become stronger than ever. It's going to take all the time and space. Like I said, we can't rush this shit. We got to be like a slow-moving tank. We can't rush this. We got to make sure it's done right. And any bullshit, any bad actions that do take place that are similar to what took place with him need to be outed, need to be called out, and thrown in the trash, segregated, and burned. That's it. Done. That's it. But let's catch up with what you guys were saying here in the chat, because I know that, again, I gotta catch up on messages here. Baron says, well, I have a metaphor about the antipode drama with Showpro B-29s turning, prepare for a nuclear attack. Not really sure what you're referring to there, but okay. Showpro is the B-29 Rack and Zach. Oh, I get it. Raph and Zach, I gotcha. Crasher, I recommend doing these streams 1 to 2 times a week. Well, I just might do that. But, again, that I gotta play that shit by ear, because, anything can happen when it comes to making content, because I want to make sure I don't upload too much at one time, right? And even with this channel right here, I actually kind of cut back some. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that there was like a bit of a gap in between some recent uploads. Like, I, you know, for the last year made an effort to upload daily on this channel as well. But I took a bit of a more lax approach and just did a couple of videos on the channel over the span of a few days, because it was around the time that happened, and my mind was fucked. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like YouTube is more broken lately. One YouTuber accidentally hurt his finger, and out of nowhere got excuse me? A strike? Just because he hurt his finger. The hell is YouTube smoking, man? I like some of that shit. God damn. Life is something to cherish. I absolutely agree. Jay Costa says Crasher Wake. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm inspired by the Pastoria water-type gym leader from Gen 4, Crasher Wake. I want to wear a mask, you know, kind of have a wrestling gimmick. Are you going to make it a shorts and clips channel? I don't know. I'm not going to say no, but it's already kind of crazy managing 2 channels as it is, so I don't want to manage another channel if I know that I'm not going to be able to upload very often to it. Hopefully you understand that. I am ignoring this guy called iCrazy for making bad videos on me for no reason. Oh, that's unfortunate there, Jeff. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Let's see here. Let's see. Crasher, is it bad I never watched the Anti-Poke Bros? No, it's not bad. I don't think you're very involved in the anime community anyways, Rom. Unless I'm completely wrong about that. Unless I'm completely wrong. Crasher, I deleted my Journey 2021 video because it was tagged, and also I did not like it. Sorry if I'm pissing you off again. Well, you know, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. You know, remake the video to your liking, and let me know when you do it, and I'll re-add it in the list. Funny story, I fell on my face in a nightclub in Vegas on my birthday. I was several drinks in. Oh, jeez. Is the floor okay, Lauren, says Rom. Oh, my God. Rom, the floor was fine. I was covered in bruises. Oh, jeez. So everything is fine. Oh, my God. So they were like the NWO. Well, yeah. In a way, back when the NWO was actually worth something, you know, Nash, Hogan, and Hall. Hey, what's up, Poke Lover? How you doing, man? Sorry if I'm late. Had to clean up a couple of dishes, make lunch for some family members. Well, it's good that you tune in, man. Well, I have I already read this here. Since the Pokemon community has quite a fair share of kids, the more Poketubers have to tread carefully when it comes to interacting with fans. I agree, yeah. You know? You gotta be fucking responsible about that. Like, I don't get how that's hard to understand. It's not rocket science and all that stuff. Like, responsibility. Look up the definition and you will understand. You know? I'm proud to be a part of the anti-Pokemon community. I am as well, there, Baron. I am as well. Honestly, maybe Pokemon content creators shouldn't interact with their fans because of potential risk. Well, keep the interactions to a very, very big minimum. You know, like, be very, very responsible for what it is that comes out your mouth, okay? Because you don't want to have a repeat of what happened. I'm going to just say that. My top favorite Pokemon is Haxorus. Haxorus is fucking amazing, especially shiny Haxorus, man. Nice black with the red trims, you know, on the horns. Really freaking awesome. What's up, Alex Craig? How you doing, buddy? And Dragon Supra 10, what's up? What's up, man? Slow and steady wins the race. Yes, indeed. All right, there, Scary Dave. Have a good one, man. Thank you for tuning in. I legit seen someone saying that Zach and Raph are just that's bullshit. 100% fucking bullshit. Whoever said that, you need to check your facts. Check your fucking facts, because Raph is one of the sweetest guys I know, and Zach is one of the coolest guys I know, you know? Total genuine guys. You know what I'm saying? They're genuine. They don't care about sub numbers and stuff like that. Like, okay, I'll just put this in perspective here. I made the Wants to Journey 2021 tag challenge, and that challenge got a ton of traction. And a lot of it had to do with people making response videos to it. And the thing is that Zach and Raph made responses to it as well. And, you know, and it was from a smaller guy, aka me, but they went and did it because it was something that they wanted to do. And they talk to me like I'm one of them, like I'm an equal. They don't care about sub numbers. And here's the thing, that's same with me. You know, I don't care if you have 0 subscribers or 100 subscribers or whatever. You know, if you want to work with me, reach out to me and we can whip up some fucking good content together, provided it's appropriate for the channel and stuff like that, right? Fallen, let's avoid using that word. Yes, Fallen, let's be careful with that, man. Let's be careful. YouTube doesn't like you saying that word, yes. You also gotta keep this YouTube friendly as well. My video got more than 300 views, yeah. That's, I'm sorry you gotta turf that video because of that dipshit. And sorry for repeating the same metaphor. It's all good there, Baron. It's all good, buddy. But let's see here. Just think things can't get any better, and they will eventually get better is my mentality. Exactly, man. Exactly. Do not ever give up on yourself, man. I know that's a lot easier said than done. And I wish I could tell my 2018 ass that I wish I could time travel, go back to like late 2017, early 2018, bitch slap my old self and say, listen, man, you need to get some nuts about yourself, and you need to understand that things will be okay, but you can't give in to this depression. You know, but hindsight being 2020, like, I'm glad that I learned those lessons, because it makes me who I am now. Makes me who I am now, right? And you get better as you get more experience and all that stuff, right? Arceus Crash, I think I'm somehow going to find a way to spend the next 5 months working on my wants to journey, can't fucking talk, video. Need to script a story in my team and then find the time to record. Well, take your time, buddy. The challenge is never going to go away. You know, you can respond to it at any time you want. Same with anybody else, right? Raph said that the Ampo Bros were disbanded. Yeah, I know. It absolutely gutted me. It was a great fucking thing that fucking weasel screwed over in many, many ways. I do wish we could showcase some of our Minecraft misadventures on YouTube. I wish that as well, but here's the thing. I said this in a past video, and I think also Ani made a video on this as well. I think that's actually why I made the video in the first place, was like a direct response to his video. That is, us YouTubers are a slave to the algorithms. Like, we get punished up the ass if we dare try something different. Like, you would almost have to start your whole channel over again just to try that one thing out and establish a niche and go from there. Like, you can't do Pokemon and Minecraft content on the same channel because the two clash, apparently. Even though it's like, well, wait a second now. It's like, the algorithm shouldn't be that savage. We shouldn't be slaves to the algorithms and stuff like that. Like, if we need a break, we shouldn't be punished by the algorithms for it. If we want to try something different, we shouldn't be punished by the algorithms for it. So, the algorithms are real big bullshit there. You Infamous and Trimmer will be the new Anti-Poke. No, there's not going to be any Anti-Poke Bros, man. That ship, unfortunately, set sail. I don't think that that concept or name should ever be used again because there's a curse that goes with it. It's sad to say. It really fucking is, man. But what can you do? Honestly, what can you do? I got a video for you to react to. Coming in 2010 is about a copyright that happened in 2005, so I did a parry on it. Yeah, send it to my Discord there, Sora. How you been, Crasher? I've been doing good there, Alex. Hope you've been doing good as well. Crasher, I was breeding a Zorua back in December under 60 eggs to get a shiny Impish Zeraora. Meanwhile, recently been trying to breed for a shiny Froakie. Over 120 eggs, no shiny. Well, nature mints are now a thing, bro. I don't know if you know this, Ron, but nature mints are a, excuse me, they're a thing now in Sword and Shield. Well, of course, they've always been a thing, right? But, like, you can fix up that shiny Zorua, right? In fact, there's a lot of people that can fix up shinies that they've gotten in the past that had bad natures or bad IVs. Fix that shit up and it's as good as new. No, Zach and Raph are the true ones. Yeah, exactly. Zach is one of the coolest guys in the community because he supports everyone. He turned in a couple of times to your streams and is in the comments. Raph is good too. Exactly. I think it was actually in the Gengar episode, you know, where Ash caught the Gengar, where Zach and Raph actually showed up at my stream, and I marked out like crazy. I was flipping out. Like, I was flipping out. It was so awesome. It was awesome. Storajit, how you doing, buddy? Crasher is going to help me with my YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lauren's been talking to me about wanting to do a YouTube channel. So, you know, I want to help her out. I want to see if, you know, see how it goes. And, you know, once, if she does get it started, I'll happily let you guys know about it. So you guys, you know, we can, you know, share the community with her and get her off to a good start and stuff like that, right? Lauren, I'll even help if you need it. That's good, that's good. The new cave generation is cool, even though it's still experimental. Yes! Oh my fucking god. Okay. I gotta say right now, Minecraft is good shit, okay? Like, Minecraft is really, really awesome. And the new caves and cliffs, like, we're in the experimental phase right now when it comes to that. But it is so crazy. The caves part, man, it is insane. Like, I want to start a new file, and I want to explore, like, those caves. Like, they look amazing. Like, from the little sampler that me and Jason had earlier, like, when we were just fucking around in Minecraft, I want to make an underground city from a giant-ass cave. Like, with the lava falls, the waterfalls. It's so good. It's so good. Really freaking good, man. Hey, what's up, Gooey? How you doing? Man, dude, I have to say, Gooey, your channel's been fucking blowing up, dude. Like, let me, hang on a second here. I want to check out your channel there, Gooey. Hang on a second, buddy. Gooey, what is it? I can never get the numbers right. I can never fucking get the numbers right. 448. That's me being an old man for you. What the hell? Dude! You're nearly 10,000 subscrizzlers, man. And just from the last 30 days, you gained like nearly 3,500. And your videos have been blowing up like crazy, dude. That's crazy. What the hell? And you only got 32 videos on the channel as well. And his most recent video from 2 weeks ago has 190,000 views. Dude! I'm fucking proud of you, man. I'm absolutely proud of you. Absolutely proud of you guys, man. Wow. That's awesome. That's actually really freaking awesome. I'm happy for you there, Gooey. Like, you're getting your much deserved due growth. It's awesome. Crasher, it's cute that you think I have Sword and Shield. You don't have Sword and Shield, man? You should get it. Totally flawless games. Am I right? I can't even bullshit you guys with a straight face, man. Oh, Jason says, I wish you could see our survival world. We have a moon base where we sealed the dragon egg in it. Yes! It's... Man! Like, we put so much work into that world right there. It's actually insane. And it's a world I take very personally, because me and Jason put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into making it what it is. And Jason really loves Minecraft, and he really wants me to play with him. And when I play with him, million times more fun, man. And Minecraft as a whole, it's poggers. It's pog. Like Jay Costa says, Minecraft is pog. And the only way to get up there is via redstone rockets. Exactly, man. What Mega Evolution you didn't like at first, but grew on you over time? That's a good question, actually. I would have to say maybe Mega Venusaur. Like, Mega Venusaur, at first, design-wise, didn't really, to me anyways, didn't seem all that drastically different from its base form in comparison to, like, Blastoise and Charizard when they had their Megas, and there were drastic changes to them and stuff like that. But over time, I really, really loved and respected Mega Venusaur. Its bulk, the thick bat ability neutralizing two of its weaknesses, man, the fire and ice, just absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. It's awesome. Like, I wish Megas would return, honestly. Crasher, what I recommend you start over after every main patch. This way the world can generate the new stuff. Well, actually, the thing is that, like, me and Jason kind of have a bit of a thing going on in our world where we'll leave a certain direction unexplored, so when the updates do hit in full, we can reap the benefits of those updates in that same world when we go in that direction, like the caves and cliffs and shit. I can't wait for that, man. What are your thoughts on the newest title for Pokemon Journeys revealed? So, yeah, I saw that. The Volkner title got revealed. Now, I didn't do a video on that right away, because and Jason was actually, like, really, really wanting me to do a video on it. He's like flailing his little puffs. He's like, double upload. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's hold the phone for a second here. First off, this information just came out. So, and also, I did do a video already today, and that was for the Alola episode title that got announced. But I wanted to wait till early tomorrow morning when I do wake up to do the video in the event. In the event that we have summaries that gets released. Because as far as I'm aware, actually, let me double check. Let me double check now, because I wanna see something here. Because let's go forums. Because last I checked, when it came to that Volkner episode, there wasn't a summary to go with it. Let's actually open up both of these here. Yeah, episode 76 doesn't have a summary, and 77 doesn't have a summary either. So I was thinking, I wanted to wait till tomorrow morning when I do wake up to do a video on this, in the event that if there were any updated informations and summaries and all that stuff to go along with these episodes, more specifically episode 77, because I already technically did a video on episode 76, so that way I wouldn't have to make repeat videos, but like, oh, by the way, you know, the video that we just did, there's some new information and stuff like that. I wanted to wait a fair bit, like, a day, so that way, in case there was new information to come out, I could put all that together in one single video, right? If that makes any sense. Where is the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Direct? Fuck knows, man. We haven't gotten any new information in 5 months for that game. It's crazy. Mega Venusaur and regular Venusaur are an absolute unit. I absolutely agree. Baron, I was heartbroken when the bros broke up. Absolutely heartbroken. Spoke about this a few times in the stream, and my opinions ain't ever gonna change on that, man. It was truly a fucking fucked up thing that happened. Let's see here. Ayo, what's up, Teddy? Teddy at Games, he says, Ayo, Teddy is here. What's good, buddy? Kevin says, my reaction about Dawn return, I was shocked and laughed in the reaction. Oh, nice, nice. I hope Megas make a comeback in the Gen 4 remakes. I hope so, too. I recommend a show... Are you serious, Fallen? You said BattleBots. Dude, I grew up on that shit. Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm a huge BattleBots fan. You mentioned Tombstone. I love Tombstone. I love Minotaur. I love Endgame. I love Sawblaze. I also love Rotator as well. Valkyrie. There is another bot here. I think, like, what was that thing's name? The one that caused an explosion in the battle box here. So, Sawblaze... Uppercut. I think it was Uppercut. Because, like, Uppercut went to hit him, and there was a massive explosion that actually shook the box. And, like, the commentators were flipping out over it. Oh, I also loved Robot Wars as well. Behemoth, Chaos 2... Bigger Brother, Hypnodisc, Or was it Disco Inferno? Can't remember. But the one with the big horizontal disc. I also loved Razor. Razor was insanely good. I also like Tornado, minus, of course, that bullshit contraption they had to cheat a win over. I think did Tornado win over Razor? I can't remember in that match. Let me actually hang on a second. Now I'm curious. Tornado versus Razor. In the event of copyright, I don't want to show any footage here because I don't want to get my ass taken down. But there was a battle that involved Razor and Tornado, and Tornado had this massive gate, this surrounding thing that not only made it too big for the Pit of Oblivion, but Razor couldn't even get in close. And I thought to myself, I'm like, man, really? That seems like a bit of a cheap way to try and win here. Let me see here. Who was it that won? I want to go to the end here.
And what drama? Or have they? Because I'm hearing that the Razor Boys believe Tornado were suspended in the pit. Not above it, but in the pit.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're immobilized, then that counts as a KO. If you're immobilized and you don't have any transitional movement in robot combat, then that counts as a KO type of thing. Hang on.
More twists and turns.
Hang on.
Are you nervous?
Who won here? Who won? Come on. Come on, Theo.
Control, damage, and aggression.
Okay.
We have a new UK champion!
So Tornado, yeah, Tornado won that one, even though they didn't fucking do anything to it. They didn't do anything. They were just there to deflect Razor's crushing claw and be suspended over the pit, which made them immobile. That should have been a count out right there. You know, Crasher, who are your favorite wrestlers of all time? I don't have a sole favorite, but I can rattle off a lot of favorites. Let's see. Undertaker. I absolutely loved The Rock. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. Triple H, Kane, Chris Jericho. I liked Rikishi as well. You know, he had the little stink face going on, but his steel cage match with Val Venus at 2000's Fully Loaded is such an underrated match, I'm telling you, dude. Why didn't, of all of the, highlights that WWE shows, over the years, they show the whole highlight of Mankind being thrown off the top of Hell in a Cell, they show a bunch of other things involving steel cages, but they, at least as far as my memory goes, I don't remember them, publicizing the top of the steel cage where Rikishi, a 400-plus pound man, stood on the top of the steel cage and did a Jimmy Superfly Snuka-like splash on top of Val Venus. That was a sight to behold. And that could have killed Val Venus, but he had balls of steel for wanting to take that spot. Right? How is that not in more of the highlight packages from WWE? Rikishi was something else. But I also like John Cena, I love Batista, I love Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, Rhino. Rhino was underrated. I also loved, let's see here. I don't have as many favorites nowadays, because wrestling back then was very, very plentiful and very entertaining and actually worth something. In comparison to today's product, which is it's okay, I guess, but not back 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. When it comes to today's talent, I like Adam Cole. Bebe had to do that. I love Karrion Kross. That guy is a monster. Absolute monster. I love Keith Lee. I love Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. Matt Riddle, I get a kick out of. Ricochet, they need to do a lot more with Ricochet because he is so freaking gifted. John Morrison, The Miz. I also like Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly's freaking awesome, man. Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. I like Dean Ambrose until he quit WWE. Now he's Jon Moxley in AEW. I don't watch AEW, but I do like tune in on the news every now and then because I am subbed to a couple of wrestling channels, WrestleMania, Wrestling Hub. I think there's like one or two more that I watch, whether it's What Culture, Cultaholic, and something else. But yeah, like, I hear AEW's doing amazing things. Like, you know, you got, you have, Kenny Omega being a multi-world champion across different promotions. You got just a whole bunch of stuff. It's crazy. It's good. Like, WWE, or I should say AEW, is definitely going places. But for Roman Reigns, reason I personally like him, like, he's, I'm just gonna say this right now, he's absolutely slaying his Tribal Chief gimmick. Like, his heel turn was, like, the biggest selling point now, like, for his character, because people were booing him when he was a face, but now people are, like, on his side now that he's a heel, because, like, we wanted to see that side out of him and stuff like that, right? But I also like Edge as well. I love Edge. Edge is awesome. His 2020 Royal Rumble return, man, sent goosebumps down my spine. It was crazy. As for women wrestlers, you know, I love the OGs, Trish and Lita. They were like the two best. And I also love Chyna as well because she actually got in the ring with men and beat a fair bit of them. Also became a multi-time Intercontinental Champion, which is the title that was in the men's division and stuff like that. But I also like nowadays, like the women's division is a lot like better. Like you see Sasha Banks, you see Bayley, you see Bianca, Charlotte Flair. You see, you know, up-and-comers like Xia Li and, there's other names as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but, like, there's a lot of good women wrestlers nowadays. You know, they're really stepping up the game. You know, I also really love Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is amazing. Probably my favorite women's wrestler today is Becky Lynch. Amazing theme, amazing look, amazing gimmick, you know, being the man and stuff like that. Crazy good. What's your favorite Pokemon generation? What's up, Christian? How you doing, buddy? My favorite generation in terms of the games is Gen 3. In terms of the anime, Gen 7. Without a doubt, I'm an Alola boy through and through when it comes to the anime. When it comes to the games, I'm a Hoenn boy. Absolutely a Hoenn boy. But yeah, I'm actually, you know what, I'm getting a bit on the, famish side, and it is getting pretty late. So what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna sign off right here, but I am gonna keep you guys in the loop, because I do want to do another one of these therapy streams relatively soon. I'll let you guys know, I'm not gonna give any time estimates, because I don't want to make any, you know, promises that, would fall through and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I just want to say, you guys are freaking amazing. All of you guys are amazing. You know, this community is truly a big positive in my life. And that's why I'm so freaking blessed, man. Not just the community, but the people in it. Like, all of you guys are just so awesome. And so understanding and accepting of me. Like, I'm not the most attractive or the biggest or best editing type of guy or the best spoken type of thing. But the fact that you guys give me a chance and you take time out of your day to be a part of my content and, you know, give my content and channel a chance, it goes beyond words when it comes to my appreciation. I really, truly appreciate it, guys. It's amazing. So I just want you guys to know that first and foremost, like, my passion will always be first and foremost. My passion is to inspire and entertain you guys And, you know, even if I make a full-time thing out of this, like, you know, when it comes to, like, making money off of videos, I just want you guys to know that, first and foremost, the biggest reason why I will always do this type of thing until I'm physically incapable is because of all of you guys. I love inspiring and entertaining all of you guys, and that's why I'm here. I don't fucking care about money. I don't. I mean, obviously, like, if I did become a full-time content creator, you know, I'd have to worry about bills and shit, but we would cross that bridge when we get there and stuff like that, right? But yeah, I can just be myself around you guys and not be afraid, not, you know, have any bullshit gimmicks or anything like that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say again, thank you guys so very much for being a part of the stream. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you guys did enjoy this stream, you enjoy the community vibes, consider subscribing to this channel and also sub to my main channel, because I do daily uploads on that channel as well. There's a more energetic and hyperactive side of me, so if you guys want to see like more fun-based content, then definitely check that out. Crasher Plays and Reacts is the channel. All my stuff is linked down below in the description of this stream, so whether you want to be a part of my Discord, follow me on Twitter, join my Facebook group, Mega Madhouse, sub to my main channel, Crasher Plays and Reacts, all that good stuff. All that is readily available and accessible to you guys. And also be sure to like up the stream if you did enjoy this stream, and if you feel that I earned it from you guys. Anyways, fam, I don't know what else I can say without repeating myself or getting all jumbled up. But you guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys, and we will do this again. We will do this again very soon. Just believe that. Thank you guys again. Have yourself a damn good one, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.